Hi guys, Coach David McMahon, Maximum Life Academy. Whiteboard is out, so let's get straight to the information. And what we're going to talk about today is say what you mean and mean what you say. Women like men who are very direct, and the more direct you are in your life, the more you're going to have success with a woman. It's as simple as that, okay? So let's look at intention. Intention is your ability to focus and have clarity on exactly what you want. So when I'm on the call with guys who are being coached by me, I'll talk about where the life is, how shitty it is, and then I get them to tell me what it is that they want from their lives, and 99.9% of them do not know what they want. Okay, they know they want a beautiful woman in their lives, or they want to reattract their girlfriend or their wives, but they don't know really what they want. So this is where intention and clarity comes in. So what you've got to look at is your desired outcome. When I'm talking to a lot of people, whether they be male or female, because I coach both, what a lot of people will focus on is what you don't want. And the more you focus on what you don't want, guess what you get? You're going to get it. Like when I was at high school, we used to have this teacher. She didn't used to come in on Friday the 13th. She was very superstitious. She wouldn't walk past you on the stairs. And she was always getting into accidents, okay? She was one of those people that would constantly get into accidents. So what you focus on is what you get. So if you're focusing on what you don't want, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get that. So it's clarity. So what is your desired outcome? If your desired outcome is to be in an intimate relationship with a high standard woman, forget high value, it's high standards, because the high standard you have as a man is the high standard you're going to attract for a woman. But a high standard woman is going to really benefit and really cream your life. She's going to add benefits to your life, and she's going to complement your life. Okay, so that should be your desired outcome. When you're talking to a woman, and you've got to main attraction in your life with your wife and your girlfriend, but when you're talking to a woman, don't get involved in small talk. What you'll find when guys are talking, attractive men who are attractive to women, they make statements, okay? They have a very direct way with speaking to a woman. He doesn't mess around. He lets her know with his eyes, and he lets her know with his body language that he's attracted to her. It's as simple as that. So no small talk, because when you're engaging in small talk, your intention's off. So I'm a single guy, okay, so I date women. I'm not in a relationship with a woman, so I date various women. So if I find a woman who's physically appealing to me, I will let her know. I will let her know with my eyes, and my intention is, I find you physically attractive. I want to find out if you and I can jive. We have a connection, you know, you're the kind of woman that I'd want to give my time to, all right? You see the difference? Let her know you like her. So you must let a woman know you like her. I'm quite direct. I just say, look, I find you attractive, you're very beautiful. Once you say that, then it cuts all the doubt out from a woman. You know, and I've had female friends of mine, and, you know, they're attractive women, and then they says, I don't know whether this guy likes me. And I'm, you know, so when guys come to me saying women, it's, you know, it's easy for women. No, it's not. They have the same doubts and insecurities. That's why guys like me do well with women, because we're very direct. We let them know right off the get-go. Romance friend. Okay, so I've put this down. What you've got to get out of is the friend zone. Yes, you can be a friend of a woman, but the romance side has to come first. You have to engage in the romance side first, because if you don't let her know through intention that you're attracted to her, then her attraction for you will drop off. She'll see you as non-dominant, non-direct, and without clear intention and clarity in your life. So you've got to get to that romance stage immediately with a woman. You just get straight to the point, and I've done that since I've been 16 years of age, okay? So you're learning from somebody who's been successful with women for nearly 4 decades now. I'm 54 years of age, so I listen to some of these 25-year-old gurus that come up on my feed, and I'm thinking, what, you've got 7 years experience in the dating game. I've got over 4 decades, and I can teach you exactly what it is, and this is coming back and reverse engineering what I do is going to help you and benefit you. Pull back and move forward. Essentially, what you've got to do, a lot of the times, or some of the times, you're going to meet a woman that isn't attracted to you at that present moment in time. So what you can do is you can pull back, and then you've got to decide by looking at this woman if this woman is actually for you. So the pulling back and moving forward is assessing the situation, your intention, you let her know you're interested, you see if it's reciprocated, and then if it isn't reciprocated, then you pull back. Now, the reason you pull back, you could be working with this woman, you could be in university with this woman, you could come across this woman in the gym. You must allow a woman to warm up to you. You know, she could be having a bad day, she could have just finished with a boyfriend, it could be various things going on in her life, and she's not ready for that romantic switch. So you pull back, and that's where the friend romance comes in. So you can be friendly but not with a romantic interest, and then she'll watch you, and then she'll re-engage you because you've already let her know that you're attracted to her on a romantic level. So that's what pull back and move forward means. But also at the same time, you're not putting all your energy on that woman. You're not. I get guys all the time, oh, I've got this woman, and I say to him or them on the phone with me, I say, right, what is she doing? And if he's doing 4 steps forward and she's doing 1 step back, then he's constantly, you would be, because you'd be doing this as well, you're constantly pushing her away. So it's like a dance. So the eye contact, she's looking at you, she'll smile on eye contact, you let her know you're attracted to her. I have my own way of doing that. I'm very direct, I have clear intention, I don't want to mess around, I don't want to waste my time. But I'll also pull back from a woman for various reasons, and a lot of the time, sometimes a woman can be testing you, or she's not in the mood romantically, then you just pull back. She's not your girlfriend, and if it is your wife or your girlfriend, then there's different ways that you can do. You must let that woman just reset herself. You're not there to change the way she's feeling if she's not ready for it, okay? Does that make sense? So that is the intention. What we're going to get onto now is style in attraction, and saying what you mean, meaning what you're saying, because women like direct men. So what you've got to be is be you. There's no point in spending time with a woman, and I've done this. The first time I ended a relationship with a very attractive woman, and I've done this a few times, the first time it was empowering, and I don't mean this to sound insensitive. I just found that me and this woman who I was dating for a while, we just didn't have anything in common, and I didn't have a problem talking to women. I knew there was a lot of single available women out there, and I just ended the relationship, and she ended up, calling me up and saying, why have you done this? I says, well, we don't have anything in common. There's no point. So you've got to be you. So if you're talking to somebody for the first time and she's attractive, stop putting on her things that she's not earned. You've got to find out if you have the same outlook on life, if you have the same drive on life, if you have a connection. If you don't have any of those, then you being you is giving her the opportunity to decide if there's a connection with you. Because where we're at right at this present moment in time is the life we have that we're living, 80% is dysfunctional and 20% is functional. So the 80% of people are just connecting on a pure physical level. So after they get intimate, and a lot of women are building up a high body count, then they don't know how to get the connection, the commitment, and then move forward from there. All right, so what you've got to get this intimacy out your head. You have to be you, find out what you like in a woman, and then see if she's going to meet you on that level. That's the difference between me and most guys out there, and most guys like me. We're just us. You either like us or you don't. You've got to express your opinions. In being yourself, you have to express your opinions. So if you're very vocal on something and something is very important to you, then when you express that to the woman, she's going to see that connection, because you like attracts like. Most guys are just focused on a woman's looks. Trust me, guys, you've got to get away from that. You have to think there's an abundance of women in the world that are single, very attractive women, and you are bringing something to the table, especially when you're working on yourself. Because what I teach, guys, is prime masculine behavior, and I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. There'll be an opportunity to work alongside me. What you've got to do is reciprocate what she is giving back to you. So if you get over the initial attraction, you find there's a connection, then you're reciprocating with a woman, you're communicating, and you're being present in that conversation. So if you met a woman for the first time, or you're trying to develop the attraction back from your wife and your girlfriend, then you have to get to a stage where you're reciprocating what she's giving back to you. So if she's being rude and she's being obnoxious, then you pull back. If she's being nice and sweet, then you give her that. Where guys go wrong, if a woman's being rude, they try and do more to get her back onto a level. That is the wrong thing to do. If she's being rude and she's being bitchy, then you must pull back. Remove your attention, go out for the day if you're married, or if you're living with a woman. But don't reciprocate bad behavior. Don't drop yourself down to their levels. And sometimes what you'll do, the more masculine you become and the more you enhance prime masculine behavior, which I teach, then a woman can be intimidated by you. And you'll find that a woman can be really rude to you. Like when I was dating this woman when I was 22, well, she was actually my girlfriend, dating, and then you become into a relationship. One of her best friends was really rude to me. And then as I was ending the relationship with this woman, I was out one night, this friend who had been rude to me for a while basically told me the only reason she was rude to me is because she was very attracted to me. So that can happen as well, but it's not going to be happening in a relationship with a woman. It's going to be happening in the interim. If your masculine behavior is very high, sometimes it can intimidate a woman and she can be rude to you. So that can be a sign of attraction as well. And essentially what you've got to do is find common ground. For instance, I like to hunt. I'm a carnivore. I'm a conservative. All of those things. So there's no way I'm going to jive with a vegetarian woman who's liberal and doesn't like to hunt and all of those kinds of things. It's not going to jive. You've got to find common ground. Most people go into relationships just purely on the physical connection. Oh, that they look good and that'll look good with me. And then there's no common ground, and this is why relationships are failing. So we've got over intention and style. Let's go on to lead. As a man, you must lead the relationship. Ask for a date. If I'm talking to a woman and I like her, I simply just say, look, we should hang out sometime. And she'll smile and her eyes will get big. And I just give her my number, okay? I say, right, give me a call, give me a text, let me know when you're free. And I always go on coffee dates. So you ask for the date. You've got to get to what I said here. You've got to get away from friend and romance. You get straight to the romance to say, look, we should hang out sometime. When you say that and she reciprocates that, you're telling her you're attracted to her. And that's what they want to know. It gets rid of the doubt. It's direct and it's intent. You see how all of these three are coming together. When you go out on your first date, none of this splitting bills. You pay for the date. You organise the date and you lead the date. Never get a woman to never ask her what do you want to do on a date. Never get her to pay on a date. It's the man's job to lead that date. So that's key. Enjoy the date. Okay, so you see how we're going through here on a series. You've got to go out and have fun. A woman wants to have fun, and so should you. Okay, life is about having fun. There's too much seriousness in the world at this present moment in time. And one of the reasons I'm successful with women is women always feel my fun energy. I'm a very relaxed person. I'm very driven. I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of passion in my life. And that vibe, that energy comes across to a woman. Do you want to see her again? So we'll finish on this one. If you want to see a woman again and you've had a really good date with her, just tell her, right? At the end of the day, just say, look, I had a really good time with you tonight. I want to see you again. Give me a call. That's simple. I had a really good time with you tonight. I want to see you again. Give me a call. And that's it. And then you progress it from there. Essentially, is the key to success in your life. Have a life that you enjoy. have a life that fulfills you, and then invite a woman into your life. Guys, if you're struggling in the attraction arena with women, if your wife's pulling away from you, if your girlfriend's pulling away from you, or you simply can't get out the friend zone and get into the romantic zone with a woman, because a woman needs to see you romantically before she can find you intimately attractive. I have to be careful with the words that I use on YouTube, but I'm sure you can work out what I'm saying. If you're struggling, below the video is a link to apply for a free 45-minute coaching call with me. On that call, we're going to find out what you're doing wrong, what you need to do right, and a plan on how to do it. Okay, I explain what I do on that link, the kind of men that I help. It explains what I do. Please look at that explainer video fully, because I don't like guys who waste my time, and I'll know that. And then after that, there is a link, and then you can answer a series of questions, and then me or one of the members of my team will book that call for you, and before you know it, you will be on the call with me. Any topics you want me to cover, just put them in the topics in the descriptions below. Other than that, we are going to see you on the next video.